inflammation, even something as simple as stress, infection, whether it's bacterial, viral. It's pretty non-specific. Have they done any sort of workup on your blood to figure out why it's been high?
Not really. They tested like my thyroid and stuff, and I'm not really good with all terminology. I just kind of let them handle it and tell me.
You have bad seasonal allergies, like you have a pretty bad history of allergies.
Yes.
You have eczema as a kid or a baby.
I'm allergic to cats, and I have two.
This time of year, because I had most of my life when I was growing up. This time of year, it's bad. It's gotten a lot better since I've gotten older, but I can see the same effect.
I mean, even if you have just chronic bad allergies, because I know this number called an eosinophil, that's pretty high. Sometimes you can see that in people with a history of pretty bad allergies.
Yeah.
Sometimes that can actually lead to an elevated white count. So just thinking out loud. In a little bit, I'm gonna get one of the respiratory therapists to stick you one more time, and I apologize. I know they've already gotten your blood, but I'm gonna get something called an arterial blood gas, and that just gives me a starting point to know what your actual oxygen levels, carbon dioxide levels, your acid-base levels are. Okay, I know they have you on a little monitor over there to measure your oxygen, but getting something out of your blood, they're gonna go through your wrist. Okay, that'll give me a good idea of where we're actually at.
Dr. He, is this something that with proper her stopping vaping and stuff that is reversible? I mean,
If she has alpha-1 antitrypsin,
yeah.
it's not reversible in the sense that she'll probably deal with this to some extent for the rest of her life if she does have it. Being upfront about that.
Right.
But it can be controlled. It's like if they stop smoking, they can usually control it depending on how bad their COPD is.
Right.
With like maintenance medicines, inhalers, trying to avoid things that can trigger attacks and stuff like that. Regardless of whether or not she has alpha-1 antitrypsin, I would strongly recommend that you no longer vape. Because if this is due to a vape-induced lung injury, which I'm inclined to believe it is, or at least that's playing some component, stacked on top of the fact that you have some sort of underlying pulmonary disease, you probably shouldn't vape anymore in the future, because this can happen again.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's definitely on the bucket list.
And how are we going? What tests are you going to be able to run to find out?
I told them to send the blood that they collected already. It's a send-out lab. It'll actually test the alpha-1 antitrypsin levels in your blood.
Okay.
And how to know from that. It's because it's a send-out lab. That means they have to send it to an independent lab to get it studied. It probably won't be back for at least 3 to 5 days. So I might not even have it by the time you leave the hospital, but we'll see. In terms of how long you'll be in the hospital for, that really just depends on how well you do. Based on the fact that right now it looks like they have you on 6
okay.
liters of oxygen, you're probably going to be here with us for at least a couple of days. So obviously we're going to bring you upstairs tonight. You're going to spend the night with us. The expectation is you'll be here with us tomorrow night. You'll probably be here with us on Tuesday night. But again, I don't have a crystal ball. We'll just take it one day at a time. Now, I'm going to be here for the next couple days as well. Dr. Wanda, he's the other hospitalist. We switch our shifts on Wednesday. Now, if I come see you better and make a full 180 recovery, you're not needing oxygen, you're breathing fine, you're not, struggling to breathe, maybe I'll let you go as soon as tomorrow, but, chances are you're going to be here with us at least a couple of days. Okay?
Alright.
I know this is really scary, but I mean, at least if this is some bit of good news, is the other person or the other 2 people who were in your age range who've had this, they all made it through pretty good. Now, again, I know this is scary, but I got you, okay?
I appreciate it. You guys have been great so far.
Yeah, and we'll get you on upstairs in just a second. Okay? The nurses aren't in their little shit change right now, so it might not be for another half hour. But we'll get you upstairs, get you this ER, in a
Thank
better
you so
room,
much.
in a better. They call this a bed. But y'all have questions about it?
I'm sure I'm going to. Right now, I'm just a little.
Write them down.
Yeah.
And I'll see you at some point tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And if you come up with them, I'll try to answer them as best as
Okay.
I can.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for your thoroughness.
Thank you so much.
Hang here, then, Trent. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Thank you.